What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning into the channel. It's your boy Devin Coates. About to just work out. I'm actually streaming 10x Growth Con for anybody who knows about Grant Cardone and this stuff. They're actually on the lunch break right now, so I kind of got a late start. I was kind of long night last night, but about to start working out, and I'm just streaming the Growth Con. Alright, catch you in a little bit.
Skippity-doo all day, dog, because I'm going to win this deal. I don't study lots of people. Like, I don't read 50 books. I read a couple people, and I only read or study people that I want to emulate.
Watching the 10x Growth Con, trying to, you know, learn from the best, grow up my influence. It's been pretty good so far. Definitely happy with what he has, and to be honest, he has a good core group that is kind of watching it virtually. Lots of positivity. It's cool to see all these people that are moving towards, building something big. 10x. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Devin Coates. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Coming to you here with a video. This is gonna be about my man Grant Cardone. As you can see, I have Playbooks to Millions, 10x Super Life Pledge. What else I got over here? I'll put this back so I don't got Sell or Be Sold, 100 Ways to Be Motivated over here. So long story short, I'm very integrated with a lot of his works. I'm on Cardone U. I have a couple of Be Obsessed or Be Average. I've read most of his books. But Grant Cardone, so this past weekend he actually had the 10x Growth Con. I didn't attend, but I did watch the live stream for most of Saturday and pretty much most of Sunday. I planned on getting a lot more done. I was very glad that I did tune in and watch most of the events. So I have three main reasons why I really found it to be beneficial. Number one was that you're just connected to such a positive atmosphere. So I haven't really had a lot of experience. I've been to conferences for my job in the ed tech world, but not really an entrepreneurship type of conference. And just to see all those speakers, listening to what they say, a lot of them were saying very similar things, but it was so much positivity, and you could feel that the people that were actually in the crowd, that they were going crazy, and it was just so positive, and you could just see that that was where the real hitters were, especially when you got to the Q&A session. So you would hear people from all different I guess places in their journey. Some people that was very clear they didn't really have a business, you know, they were just starting. There was others that are making a couple million, to others that were making tens to hundreds of millions in revenue for their companies. So you got to hear the perspective of entrepreneurs in different places, people from network marketing, older men, older women, younger. You know, the demographic was just completely all people of all walks of life. I know Roddy Chung, he's was like a Chinese violinist for Shania Twain, Les Brown, old black dude, Damon Johns, a young, well, not super young, but younger kind of business mogul. There was lady Mayfield, Danelle. There was just a bunch of different people. I really like the ClickFunnels guy and Jay Abram and the Mayfield lady. Those are probably my favorites, but I'm kind of digressing now. Just in general, there's people of all different walks of life connected up. You're really getting to just see a lot of positivity and people that are playing at a higher level than yourself. The next one is going to be kind of more towards the live stream itself. So, you know, I'm sure if you were there was tons and tons of positivity in the room, but actually reading that list, it really was kind of a mind shift for me, because I can't lie, there were certain people that come off and like, what are they talking about? Is this really hitting with the audience? Da 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 da. Then you start reading the chat box, and this was the most positive chat box I've ever seen in my life. It was like, if you said negative comments, they came out the woodworks to shut you down. Not that I was one of them, but I saw a couple people make fun of and I'm not even talking about like harshly making fun of, like inklings of like throwing a little salt on their game, and out the woodworks it was self-policing. So like it really just made me show that like some of the things that these people are putting, I'm kind of thinking too, that I didn't type out there, but somebody puts it out there and they shut it down. And it really just made me relook at being positive and keeping a positive mindset in certain aspects where I think it was a little bit overboard. Like people can have opinions and not like somebody, but it just really made me think, like, why are you saying things? Is there even a benefit in you putting out some of that negative energy? And then once again, it's like tying you to this very positive group. So the first, I mean, they kind of sound like the thing. The first thing is more about just being with the hitters, people that are successful, hearing from people that are in different parts of your life. But the next part was just really the positivity. It was almost like it made me rethink of the things that are going through my mind, because I'm not always coming from such a positive state. But to see so many people that have gravitated towards this because of the positivity and keeping that like encouragement and steadfastness moving forward to achieving what you really need, that was something that was pretty enlightening, but more so like gratifying and assuring and comforting that there actually is just people out there that, you know, that they want to do big things and they want to see other people do big things. And you could see that in the chats, a lot of people are pitching like, you know, I'm trying to connect, I'm trying to connect, I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. And the last thing is really just that dose of motivation, keeping yourself moving. And this is something I made many videos of in the past, and it's that the day-to-day is the hard thing. If you're on Cardone U, one of the big things he talks about is the 90-day phenomenon. And I think this is like a constant phenomenon. It's not like you just started a job the first 90 days and then you fix it and then it goes away. And it's that day-to-day you have to keep recommitting. So for the first 90 days, you're so clear on what you want to do. You're hot, you're energetic, you're ready out the gates, and then it dwindles. And that's something that's the hardest for me. It's like, you know, if I'm just being honest with my channel, since the 48 days with the 48 laws, I've not been able to go really hard because I don't have like a project, a timeline. There's no, it's hard for me to have like the same focused vision, because it's not like a project with a start and an end date, and you kind of have to create that for yourself. But then connecting up to something like the Growth Con is something that really gives you that jolt, gives you that like, you know, that hit. Like, not that everybody, like, we need to be drug addicts, but like, you know, you're fiending for that hit. You're looking around like, how do I get that high? And then you see this, you connect up, you're jacked up, all these people doing all these wonderful things and all these incredible ideas. It's like, damn, I could just take 1 or 10 of these for a couple weeks and just run with it. And it really just kind of just shakes up your system to, you know, all right, it's kind of like a rejuvenation. There's all these other people working it. I need to be working it. I lost myself for a little bit. I lost my path for a little bit. Now let me regain my path. Let me regain my strength. Let me regain my commitment and my focus. And that's what that whole experience was for me. So that was the biggest eye-opener, was that I wanted to do some things this weekend. I didn't really get them done, and I was kind of getting off track. But then I watched a lot of this, and it was like, dude, you got to stop making excuses, and you got to just jump in, take ownership, and move yourself forward. And what I'm going to end this with is that I know he pitched a 2018 Growth Con, and I'm not going to be able to take him up on the offer on the pre-order. He, you know, Grant, he's already selling this shit. He's already pre-selling this. But I'm definitely going to make a concerted effort to have some money on the side. I mean, I paid $169 for something, for a ticket that other people paid 10 grand for. Then you got to think about tickets. I mean, flight tickets, hotel rooms, and then while you're there, you don't want to be broke. You want to be like chilling. And I'm not gonna lie, he's a sales guy, so they're throwing sales pitches after almost every single presentation. But basically what I'm saying is that 2018, I want to be in a position where I can go to something like that, connect up with some of these players, and just meet other people. And it's not only the people on the stage, it's the people that were in the crowd. They had like 2,000 people, a bunch of people were out there, and they're all looking to figure out how to get it. And I want to be around people that have that mindset. So I really liked the live stream of the Growth Con. I did buy the lifetime membership, so I'm going to be able to watch it again. I missed Friday, so, you know, Bradley, Damon, John, all of them, I didn't get to see them. But what I saw Saturday and Sunday was more than enough. You know, Grant over-delivered. He stayed till about 8 o'clock. So these were 2 full-day events. But Growth Con 2018, I want to be there. Hopefully anybody watching this, you know, we'll all make some concerted efforts to be there. Maybe we can connect up out there. But, you know, looking forward to the next couple years. And they made a lot of allusions, and I know I said I'm going to end it, but this is really where I'm going to end it, is that, you know, you don't know where the stock market's going to go, especially the people in the States, which is the primary viewers of my channel at this point. Is that, you know, stock markets go up and down. We're still doing all right in terms of the market, but in the next 2 to 3 years, this is really the window to like get something started and be in a position so when things fucking drop, you have some, either you have actually a business, something to fall back on, but at least inside yourself you have the confidence, commitment, and work ethic and track history to kind of get yourself out of it for the years that follow this downturn. Because every 8 to 9 years things downturn, and people like my age, we've only really seen one, but there was another one back in the dot-com bubble bust back when I was around 2nd grade. Just showing my age, in 09 I actually felt it. I watched my mom get laid off, and a bunch of people that I was friends with, their parents were getting laid off. So that and my stepmom actually got laid off as well. So with that, I have experienced it a little, but it's going to happen again. And that's something you need to be aware of, and you need to get yourself into a position of. And the GrowthCon put me in a position where I feel I can take care of it a little bit better. But then also looking toward next year, I really want to get out there, really want to connect up with players, and I really want to stop playing around with this. You got to go 10x with everything. And it's just great how, you know, he wrote one book, and to see the amount of impact he's been able to stretch around with it. But thanks for tuning into the channel. It's your boy Devin Coates. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave some comments below. Hit the dislike button if you hate my videos too. I like any kind of feedback I can get. Until next time, thanks a lot for all your attention. Peace out.